do what I do.
That musical in Ireland.
They spent $70,000 to put on a DEI musical in Ireland. Did Ireland ask for that? Where are my Irish people? Did you all ask for that? Did you something that you actually wanted? Now I just wonder if they spent $70,000, they probably spent 15. And I'm thinking, they spent 15, and maybe 50 came back. 55 came back to somebody's pocket. I'm just saying.
$47,000 for a transgender opera in Colombia. $32,000 for a transgender comic book in Peru. $500,000 to expand atheism in Nepal. And
no, don't believe in him. This is what they're spending your money on, fam.
Get this, $38 million worth of grants that ended up going to the exact same lab where COVID is now thought to have originated.
$38 million to the laboratory that allegedly created the beer virus. That's what they're saying, okay? You see why they didn't want you to get in? You see why they don't want Elon Musk to get into these books? You see why now? Do you all understand why? What if we find out that doggone foolish situation that happened a couple years back that had us up in our houses for 2 years straight, set our children back from their education for 2 years, was because our government sent some money over to somebody who made a mistake and then unleashed that mistake on the world. What if we find that out? You guys are going to be very angry. The American public is going to be very angry. And that's what's about to happen. Okay? This is what's going on now.
From in Wuhan, China. USAID was given a $30 billion budget for 2025 alone. And I couldn't have said this any better myself.
And Trump said, "Nah, we're gonna push the brakes. There's people in North Carolina and California who could use that $30 billion. We're gonna chill on that." You see what I mean?
But
I don't know about you, but as an American taxpayer, I don't want my dollars going towards this crap.
I don't either. I don't think any of us do. Anybody?
Freeze was so specific, a third grader could understand it.
Yeah.
But yet Democrats are just willing to lie and say, oh, he's cutting Medicaid, he's cutting Medicare, he's cutting food stamps, he's cutting Head Start, he's cutting air traffic control.
That's how they get you upset. Oh, the poor children. Oh, the single mothers. That's how they get you to come run to their aid. They tell you, oh, that ain't got nothing to do with none of that. You understand what I'm saying? No. Oh, the children won't be able to go to school. Yes, they will be able to go to school, ma'am. Your local tax dollars pay for the schools. You understand me? Your property taxes pay for the schools, ma'am. What are you talking about?
Control. The police, it was so specific. No more money that's not in line with an America First agenda. That means no more $300 million to circumcisions in Africa. No more money that goes to supporting this divisive and racist DEI initiative. So no more billions of dollars in taxpayer money to line the pockets of critical race theory.
News. Elon Musk Doge hits the United States Treasury, and a 25-year-old operator is already changing code. Overnight, Wired reported that contrary to published reports that Doge operatives at the Treasury Department are limited to read-only access to the
paid $85 million through the USAID. $85 million.
Did you hear that? Chelsea Clinton. You know who Chelsea Clinton is? That is Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton's daughter. Do you even know who she is? Listen to, she getting football numbers out here. No, she getting NBA numbers.
Chelsea Clinton got paid $85 million through the USAID. 85.
This is what the audit is revealing. Okay,
$5 million.
Now, if the daughter got 85 million, how much do you think old Skillery and Hot Boy Bill got? Huh? How much do you think he got?
For what?
What
did she?
That's what I want to know. For what?
Do?
I don't know.
It's all based off of the Clinton Foundation. How did she receive $85 million?
I have no idea. I don't know.
And then you have Angelina Jolie and all these celebrities that were paid millions and millions of dollars to do a photo op with
$20 million went to Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt's ex-wife, to go stand over there next to Zelensky in Ukraine and take a picture. This is where your American dollars are
Zelensky
going.
in Ukraine. to help his popularity.
That's where your money's going.
It is unbelievable.
I agree, sir.
How
It
the
is definitely
American
unbelievable.
people have
Are being robbed.
30,000 emails. Hunter Biden is a crack addict with hookers. Joe Biden sold access to the U.S. government to Chinese communists. Pelosi is rich from insider trading.
She rich. All of these people are rich. Where you
Stephen
think the money's coming
D'Antuono
from?
of the FBI staged the Gretchen Whitmer Fednapping and January 6th.
I mean, our government is corrupt, and now it's all coming out. We are about to see the biggest scandal that the world has ever seen, much less the United States has ever seen. These people have been stealing, apparently, according to what's coming out of Doge. These people have been stealing money and doing all these shenanigans for decades. All right, that's what's been going on. And now
is that the IRS, in fact, has been using AI to access bank accounts of American citizens without any kind of a search warrant or even without any specific claim that they have committed a crime. So this was something that was discovered by an undercover journalist.
That's a violation of the Fourth Amendment and against illegal search and seizure. They're using AI to hack into your bank accounts. Listen to this.
And what they found is that the IRS has claimed that they have access to every single person's bank account. This person also.
You know them little cash apps that you've been receiving, ladies? Them little cash apps that you've been receiving from your sugar daddy? The IRS know about that. Fellas, that little money you've been kicking down to your little something on the side. IRS know about all that. That little money you got out when you went down and did a little something, and little here and there. Little something, they know about all that. Everybody know. Your wife might not know, okay, but the IRS knows. The IRS knows everything. He's about to hire 80,000 new ones. All right, so they can know even more. You understand? That's
also indicated that they've been working with the Department of Justice and that they have absolutely no problem whatsoever going after the little guy to make sure that they are paying their taxes.
They were coming for it. The only thing that stood between us and what Joe Biden and Kamala Harris was going to do to us is old hot boy Trump. Shout out to Trump. I don't care what y'all say, man. I don't care what you all say. Okay? That man probably helped change the course of the direction that America was headed. I mean, this is horrible. Some of these things that I'm hearing, and I'm learning this stuff as you. I mean, we all knew the politicians was crooked, but damn, did we know they were this crooked? Did we know they were this?
You guys, I also find it rich that all of the sudden the other side has some problem with successful businessmen being involved in politics whenever you guys are the party of George Soros, of Bill and Melinda Gates, of Sheryl Sandberg, of Mackenzie Bezos, of Taylor Swift, of so many other billionaires across the country, as well as every woke, weird pervert in Hollywood. I find this incredibly disingenuous. I think the reality is that the Republican Party under President Trump has a very clear mandate
from the American
voters, people. And you guys don't like it.
They don't want none of that.
Because voters rejected everything you stand for. And
it's not that they rejected everything they stand for, sir. It's the fact that this man is digging deep down into the books. We're going to see who got paid, when, and how much. That's what's going on. We knew Washington, D.C. was crooked. We just didn't know it was crooked as a roach leg. You understand me? Let's keep listening. Let's keep on listening.
For sex changes in Guatemala, $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt, $20 million on a new Sesame Street show in Iraq, $4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan. I could go on, and I'm happy to provide this list to every single one of you. Democrats are outraged that
the government doesn't want to be audited and held responsible for all of the money that they have mismanaged, spent, and lost are the same people that wanted to hire 87,000 new IRS agents to audit us about our spending and where.
That's
big hit today. Turns out Politico could never have stood on their own 2 feet as an independent news agency. They have been supported to the tune of about $8 million from U.S. aid and to the tune of several
million a year on sushi for the Pentagon.
You hear that? The Pentagon spent listen to what she's saying.
$600 million a year on sushi for the Pentagon.
The Pentagon spent $600 million on sushi. $600 million. That's $500 million on sushi, fam. What are y'all eating? All of my people in how much do y'all like sushi that much? Or were you all eating it? Somebody was taking it home. Clearly, people were taking the sushi home. Clearly, you don't eat that much sushi. Hey, hey.